Sometimes the people that make the biggest impression on us have no idea what they did, have no idea, uh, you know, anything about their effect on folks. And so, case in point tonight, Miss Linda Carriage, the actress. Okay, my mom's BFF, Doris, she started as a model for my mother at Saks Fifth Avenue, along with half of Los Angeles, but she went on to become a very successful commercial producer. But in the meantime, she did what a lot of people do to stay in the industry in between time, and that is wardrobe. She actually wardrobed me in a film, in a Bill Murray comedy, where I had a couple scenes with, well, a scene with Buddy Hackett where I urinate out of my ears. It's a comedy. Anyway, I have that clip. I posted it. But point being, Linda Carriage. So Doris was wardrobing a movie called Fade to Black. This starred Dennis Christopher. Now, I had a massive crush on Dennis Christopher. Some gaydar was going off and all kinds of things. But oh my God, swoon. Ever since that huge film Breaking Away, um, it was like, I just was like, swooning over the guy. So I would hang around the set. I would hang around the sound stage where they did other scenes, and I would just like be fixing my hair and like being like kind of close to the dressing room. Never got noticed. Christ, I was 12 years old. Like, please. But nevertheless, I was quite enamored of Dennis Christopher. Very good looking, very intense actor, and very preoccupied on the soundstage because, again, this is a very intense part that he plays. You really should see Fade to Black. It is a classic horror cult film now. But Linda Carriage, right? She is playing opposite him as Marilyn Monroe, essentially. He becomes obsessed with her. He's like beyond a movie buff, like psycho movie buff. And he becomes obsessed with Linda Carriage. Her character is identical to Marilyn Monroe, hence the obsession. So Linda Carriage is in the makeup trailer in the parking lot of the Grauman's Chinese Theater. Makeup trailer door wide open, and I'm milling around outside the makeup trailer. And I have never seen a vision of loveliness like this woman. She was, stars may have been, might as well have been floating around her head. It was like twinkle, twinkle, man. It was like a magic moment. And I couldn't move. I was there just staring at her, smiling. She lit up the room. There was a charisma, or whatever you want to call it, or an aura that just like pushed out onto me, that was indelible. It was like 10, 15 minutes that I will never forget in my life. How boom, dumbstruck, starstruck. Remember, we've talked about my starstruck weirdness, but this was not weird. She was a vision of loveliness in that trailer, and I was transfixed. I was hypnotized. So actually, you'd think this story would be about Dennis Christopher, hence, like the crush and everything. No, sirree, Bob.